Okay, Kristen,
What's up?
let me ask you something.
What you got?
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for 10 years?
I'd rather not be in jail at all. So be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for 10 years? Is that what you said?
That's exactly what I said.
I think I'd rather be in jail for 5 years. I'll take 5 years for $100, please. Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Well, the way I see it is if you're in a coma for 10 years, to you, it's just going to go by quickly.
I guess, but it's a coma for 10 years. And a lot of times when you're in a coma, you usually lose brain cells and stuff. Like, yeah.
Are we assuming that you're gonna wake up out of that coma?
In 10 years, yes.
Yes,
Oh,
10 years. Like, literally, like, so from that first year to your 10th year, you're in a coma. There is no waking up out of nowhere and being like, oh, back to coma. You're out.
Yeah, see, I would rather go through jail for 5 years because then at least you get to see people in a way grow up. When you're like when you have visitors,
Yeah.
you get to see
So
them
you-
at least.
You assuming people are going to visit you?
Of course.
Yeah, I definitely think I have people visit me.
Who would? My mom. Shout out to my mom. Hopefully, she would visit me.
What about you?
I don't know. I still kind of feel like the whole coma, just get it over with. I don't know. I
Said
go-
just get it over with, like 10 years. Is nothing. Like no brain activity for 10 years.
But going through jail, like,
It's jail, bro. It's not prison.
Yeah.
You said jail.
He said jail. He said jail. We won't be technical here.
I can do jail
I
for
feel like
5
it's going to
years.
just like be so slow. I'm impatient.
Vic, you're
I
slow.
got anxiety, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Like, I
I'm-
just want to. I would just want to be free.
You can't be free in jail.
In a coma. What are you gonna do in a coma? Well, how would you even think about?
Bro, my mind is
Being-
free. I be dreaming.
Man,
I'd be having.
I guess.
Yeah, I would still take jail for 5 years.
I mean, a lot of shit could happen too.
But I think
Mm.
I'm just saying it's jail. Like, I'd rather take jail.
Because at least
A lot of stuff
you're-
can happen in 10 years too when you're in a coma.
But you won't know.
Bro,
It's over. Everybody else
you-
does.
you could be like divorced, wake up divorced as hell. Like if you were married when you got in that
You could-
coma.
You could still. If you went to jail married, you could. In that 5 years, she could leave you.
Bro, you can wake up
Well-
dead. You can wake up dead.
Yeah, you
How
could
you
wake
gonna
up
wake up
dead.
dead?
Would you even?
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, like a coma, I definitely would not be in no coma for fucking.
But you
10
wouldn't
years.
know. That's the thing.
It doesn't matter if you
Yeah,
know. I know when I wake up.
Yeah.
If 10 years passes by and people are using fucking hologram.
Yeah.
Now you feel like the dumb one.
I do feel like that would be more expensive, right? Don't they have to like? Don't you have to pay for that shit?
Yeah, you better hope nobody in your family pull the plug.
That is true too. Yeah,
They probably would, low key.
I'm gonna throw in a pump, but I think it's a no-brainer
Ah.
that I go to jail for 5 years. Shit, like because I want to also socialize with
criminals.
other. Yes, I mean not that I'm a criminal myself, but socialize people. Instead of 10 years just socializing with yourself or dreaming about yourself. I don't know what you would be dreaming about.
I
You
mean,
think about all the things you could be doing it for 10 years.
I get your point because in 10 years a lot can change, so everyone around you's probably gonna change.
That means somebody has to bathe you, and it's not like your body just stops growing. You'll be old as shit.
If I went to coma right now, I'd come out 36.
36. A failure. Nothing in your life. You wouldn't have your job. It's like starting all over.
Like when you're filling out a resume. So what you been up to these last 10 years?
Coma.
Fuck us some commas.
And I just don't feel like I said, like your brain is not gonna be. I feel like you're gonna lose a lot being out for 10
Well,
years.
I'm up here already, so if I lose a little bit, it's okay.
He had that backwards. He's up right here, so he would not.
No, but I mean, I get your point. It's just
Do you?
I'm just not patient enough to suffer those 5 years.
Okay.
See,
But no, wait.
It's not suffer. I
I feel like if I did go to jail for 5 years, I feel like I come out like more built.
so. You're going to
Look
jail.
at my
for-
body.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing else to do.
there ain't nothing else to do.
That's what I'm saying. So you know what? You got me thinking.
Nah, you already said coma, fam. Take a coma for 10 years. I'll be out in 5, waiting for you for 5 more years. Alive and well.
When Kristen gets out in 5 years, he's gonna pull the plug on me.
Bro, and listen, when you're in a coma, you don't even get to enjoy peeing or eating or
So
taking
you
or
enjoy
taking a
You
Was
enjoy
that
peeing?
your first thing was pee?
I know. Right?
yeah, because I mean, why? Like, you get to like,
satisfied.
yeah. Whenever you're trying to hold that pee, you're in a coma. You're just you just pee in your bed or like.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
And how
You
do
don't
they
have to worry
feed?
about it.
How do they feed you when you're in a
gotta worry
coma?
about it.
How do they feed you in a coma? That's
I'm
another
pretty sure
question.
they have one of those feeding tubes they like attach to your belly.
See, I don't want anything in my body like that. So
He's
another
like,
reason.
He said, just because I'm knocked
Wait.
out, dudes, you need to feed me real
So
food.
just to confirm, if you're in a coma, you want to pull the plug on you?
Why would I do that?
No,
Okay.
Tino.
If I'm in a coma, would I want them to pull a plug on me?
Yes.
No,
I think
because if there's a chance I could wake up, why would they want to pull a plug on me?
I thought you were asking him if he would pull the plug on himself, and I was like, how would he do that? If he's
Yeah,
in a coma.
That too.
But I don't know. I think it got me changing my answer, low key.
Nah, you taking that coma, fam.
let me get you that coma real quick.
The cat's a coma. He's
let
taking a coma
me
for
get in jail for 5 years for punching you into a coma for 10 years.
No, but I did not lock in my answer, so yeah, I'm gonna switch.
All right, so
Ooh.
I'm going with the 5 years in jail.
And I will also go with the 5 years in jail.
Just as long as we're not together.
What'd you pick?
Nah, I'm gonna be in the.
Vic, are you also picking 5 years in jail?
Yeah, I'll do 5 years in jail because I feel like I can self-reflect on myself.
You need a lot of self-reflection.
Don't you already do that enough?
Like after a year or so, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, this is my life for the next 4 years.
Okay, well, I guess it's just jail.
It's not prison. At least it's
Yeah,
not.
it
It's
could've
not the Folsom. What is that? Folsom prison or whatever. That dangerous jail one. I don't know.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure.
anyways.
Anyways, you guys heard it here. We all picked 5 years in jail. You guys ready to get this podcast started?
Yeah, make sure to look out for a poll on Instagram.
Yes, there will be a poll.
I don't know of this poll, but yes, look out for that.
No strip polls, real polls.
But let's get this podcast started.
All right, getting started in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris.
This is Vic.
And I'm Tino. I thought you were gonna introduce me.
I was going to, but whatever. But welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 26, and welcome. We have a guest star with us here today. It's Tino.
Woo! What up?
Hey, he's single.
Yeah, he is.
Why'd you put that out there?
Hey, I'm single too, so okay.
We're in this together.
I'm not.
He's not single.
But yes, welcome Tino to the podcast. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do?
Yes, sir. So first off, I appreciate being in this podcast that I most enjoy listening to because I think it's pretty cool and funny. Now,
Thank you.
yes, very definitely. Now about myself, I am Faustino Calderon. That's my full name, aka Tinito or Tino. I am a drummer for the beach punk.
Tell us about beach punk.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about beach punk.
Okay, cool. So beach punk right now, we don't have a set genre, but so far we got alternative genre going on.
Okay.
And we're 4 band members: myself, my brother Alan, my boy Danny, and my boy Casey. And
We also know them.
yes, who they also know. And yeah, man, we started out back in April, and we started out as sort of like a cover band, but now we've been getting our originals rolling now, and now we're in the process of our first single and a couple gigs now. So yeah, it's been pretty lit. But yeah, besides that, I also am an Uber driver.
Okay, cool.
So
This man working for himself.
yes, definitely.
Independent worker.
INDEP.
I don't know.
Give Vic
How do you
stop.
spell it? You lost me at E. But yes, so I've been doing that for 5 years. I actually did that while I went to school at UNT, which was the main reason why I did Uber.
Go Eagles.
Yes, UNT.
I was gonna say,
Caw. I think is that it? Caw. No, it's been a while.
Wait, one
It's
more
been a
time?
year.
Stop.
But yeah, so I majored in math, minor in psychology. I graduated last year during the pandemic, but still lit regardless, so and here I am, a band member and a rideshare driver still to this day.
Look at that. Look at that. Well, we appreciate you being here today, Tino.
Thank you.
All right, Vic, tell us a little bit about your week, bro.
my week, well, didn't do too much, honestly. On Saturday morning, I went to some garage sales
Okay.
with my family. It's like the first time I've actually been able to go and like have time. So it was pretty good. We got some good stuff to
That's
sell.
good.
Then later that evening, me, you, and some others went to an escape room.
Yes, the escape room.
We did not escape.
We did not.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, we
Uh-oh.
did not escape that escape room.
Womp. But I'll let you talk about that more. I feel like you have some thoughts about it.
Yeah, I got plenty of thoughts
So I'll
about
let you
that.
talk about that. But and then last day on Sunday, watched the football game. Well, all the football games, honestly. Watched the Cowboys win. So whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
And the only other thing I really have to say is my TikTok's been pretty good. I've been getting a lot of followers daily.
You missed a day.
I missed one day, yes.
Yes, he said he was going to do it every
Slacking.
day, and he missed one. Just wanted to
Slacking,
point
bro.
that out.
Hey,
Throw you under the bus a little bit.
but when you aim for the moon, you land among stars.
Eh,
If you fail,
Mm.
or something like that. I don't
You
know.
gonna,
you can't even reach the moon.
you gonna die before then.
Anyways, what about you, Kristen?
He said, "Chris 10."
My week was pretty eventful in its own way. So Thursday we usually have date nights. Me and Kayla. We didn't
No
have a date
invite?
night this time. What?
It's a no invite.
No. So we didn't have our date night on Thursday like usual. We went to go see her sister at an open mic. So her sister did really well, and her name's Kelsey. Check her out. Her name's K Soul. And yeah, we did that on Friday. Me and her changed our date nights that day. Kayla cooked some pasta. We kind of just stayed home and watched the movie. We watched Kate. I don't know if you watched that, but it's a really good movie. Check it out on Netflix. It's really good. Saturday, we had the escape room, and then the game night at my place. The escape room was great. So the escape room was so my friends thought it would be a good idea to do the legendary version of it. So we got 3 hints for the first. We tried to beat the leaderboard, and I don't know that the escape room wasn't super hard. It was hard, but like it was a lot of mechanical issues that they were having on their end.
Oh yeah.
Where that was like slowing us down. So we were thinking that we're not doing stuff correctly, but we're actually doing it right. But the locks aren't working, some of the keys aren't working correctly, and it was slowing us down tremendously. So us asking for help from the game room master, she was telling us what to like on certain stuff, and we're like, we're doing this and it's not working. And she's like, oh, you have to like jiggle the freaking key, or click the thing a couple times. And it was just like, okay, so we definitely didn't pass that. We got through 2 rooms, but we got to the 3rd room, and 3rd room we basically really didn't get to do really anything in there.
Like most of us thought there was only 2 rooms. So once that one door opened, we're like, fuck.
But all in all, it was really fun time. We're gonna try to do it again with, Tino didn't get to make it with us, and we had Vic's brother who didn't get to make it either. So we're gonna try to do another escape room, a different scenario, so we don't have to see all the same stuff again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that'd be cool. And my dumb ass decided to take they told us at the very beginning, don't take any props, don't put nothing in your pockets. And I took the freaking flashlight. So we went out to eat, and I noticed I had the flashlight, so I took it back, and yeah, so that was cool.
That's nice of you.
Yeah, I didn't want to get. They had my credit card information. I didn't want to get charged.
Oh,
for it.
okay.
So
I was about to say I would never returned it, but
Well,
I guess
I didn't think
Nah.
so, and I think she didn't think I was gonna return it. She was like, "Well, I didn't know where it was," and she was like, "Well, I'm glad you brought it back." I was like, "Okay, yeah, no problem." After that, we had a game night, played some Jackbox at my place, or mine and Kayla's place, and then on Sunday, we went to my godson's birthday party, and then on Monday had a softball game, and we lost that. So here we are today.
Hooray!
So pretty eventful weekend for me for the most part. So
Bet.
yeah. Tino, you have any like little updates with your week? I guess.
Yes, my whole life actually. No.
It started off as when I was born.
July
When-
13th.
When I was, okay. This past week though, not much, man. Just doing my usual rideshare routine. Work late nights. I only work late nights because traffic be too stressful, bro.
He said that's when the hose out.
I ain't say it. But yeah, Friday I worked throughout the whole night. Saturday I actually did go to one of my relatives' birthdays parties.
Okay.
She turned 45. So
Well, happy birthday to her.
yes, happy birthday to her if she's listening, if she'll ever listen. But anyways, Sunday I watched football, not with Vic though, but I did watch football,
Oh,
and I
who-
was glad the Cowboys won.
I wonder who Vic watched the football game with.
Nah, but
No comment.
she no comment head. And then yesterday, just chilled out, played some video games, which actually I'm surprised I've actually picked up back on video games, which I used to not, but now that I guess I have a little more time management, I've been able to handle my time a little better. Now I get a little more time to play video games. So
What you playing?
Rocket League. That's the only about the most competitive game that I play. I don't play
Okay.
any of the Call of Duty or any of the Apex. That's too challenging for me.
Well, I know you're really into Crash Bandicoot. You're still playing that too, or you already beat
Yes.
the game?
No, I've been beat that game, but yeah, I play a lot of Crash Bandicoot.
You build like Crash Bandicoot.
Yes, so hell yeah, man. I'm a big fan of Crash Bandicoot. That's my favorite, along with Resident Evil and Ratchet and Clank. Those are my
Okay.
top 3.
Resident Evil's good. Are you playing the newest one? I guess Resident Evil 5. I think.
Yeah. Oh no, that's 7 Village.
7?
They call it
Shit,
Village.
shit,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
I was like 5. I think 5 is like
Way back, years
way
ago.
back. I actually like 5. So the
But yeah.
Village, yes. Okay,
So yeah, that's my week.
cool. All right, y'all guys, you got anything else to say?
Now let's hop into these stories.
Cool. Vic, go ahead and start the first story, bro.
All right. Well, our first story involves one of my favorite companies, Tesla.
You're in love with Elon Musk.
One day I will have a Tesla. Anyways, Tesla has patented laser wipers to blast bird poop off a vehicle's windshield.
Yeah.
So they patented it. They haven't like come out with it. Like, but the idea is that they're gonna eventually get to this step. But yeah, basically going on more onto the story. You'd assume it would be all hands on deck at Tesla with researchers working together to rectify the car's maker's problematic autopilot feature, but instead the company is devoting resources to other futuristic features like laser windshield wipers.
Okay.
I feel like this article over here trying to attack Tesla, but you know.
I was just saying, like, it starts off with the fact that there's autopilot errors, and it's like, you know what? Forget the errors that we have now. Let's make something new that can possibly harm people.
But yeah, how do you guys feel about this? You feel like this is a good idea?
No.
I mean, not at the moment, but I feel like it's
Nah.
good to have a patent on it and to like develop towards that.
I don't think you had a reason patenting it because I don't think anybody's really thinking about lasering off poop.
All I'm gonna say is priorities. I don't think it's a good idea right now until you finish working on what's at hand, which is that autopilot troubleshooting thing that happens. So I think that should go
Yeah, so
like
point-
last.
Well, to be fair, this was like originally patented in like May of 2019. They just officially been approved for it.
I'm just saying, like, if your autopilot is still out here not working, you probably should work on that first.
Well, I assume they're gonna work on that first. It's just they have this patent, so once they fix that, they can start working on this.
But who's really out here thinking about laser?
And see, that's the thing. Yeah, I never even actually thought about it.
You gotta
either,
stay one
so
step ahead.
Of who?
if you ain't thought about it, you don't need it.
I feel like if Elon Musk actually might have accidentally said it to somebody, and he was like, "Well, let me patent it before they try to take it." Like, they're like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
Okay, well, despite like just throwing out all the autopilot issues out the window,
You can't just throw that out the window.
okay, no, say like,
Autopilot is throwing people out the window.
no, say like another company like Ford or something came out with this. You wouldn't think it's a good idea?
No, if Ford came out with laser windshield wipers,
I feel like it'd bring in a new set of problems that it shouldn't be in the first place. I feel like
I
with
just feel like
laser,
it sounds like the more that they add to these cars and stuff, the more money that's gonna have to go into it. So like the more problems, the more stuff you have to look out for, change, and all these things. So like, I don't know, like, what do you do when a laser windshield wiper goes out? Is it like you just change a fuse? Are you, you know, or like what happens? Because something's gonna happen to it eventually. Does it work when it's raining outside?
that is true.
Or is it still regular windshield wipers, and then when it's poop on there is a laser windshield wiper? It's a lot of questions.
A lot of questions that need answers.
Well, there is a lot of questions, which I'm sure they will answer.
After they,
Yeah,
not after they patented it already. So
I feel like y'all just hating on Tesla.
I'm not hating, bro.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not hating either.
I'm just
but
saying, like, take care of your, like he said, priorities.
priorities, bro. Elon, do better. Do Dogecoin first though, cause
I do need my Dogecoin to go back up.
Oh yeah, Tino, how much did you invest in Dogecoin?
do they really want to know?
I want to know.
Nah,
'Cause I
fuck
remember
it,
you
I'll
telling. I
disclose
remember
it.
you saying it, but
About $2,000.
10 grand.
$2,000.
$2,000.
I thought
$2
it was
grand?
one, honestly.
No, I did actually end up doing one more grand on it.
Okay.
So,
How much you
Still
come
up,
up?
right?
How much you come up?
well, I got in when it was at 5 cents. So I don't know what,
Kind of late.
but I don't know what I don't know what the price is at now, but I'm pretty sure it's like at least 4 times. So I guess 8,000. Yeah.
Man, it's not bad though. You still up.
Shit, I'm still up. Hey,
Yeah.
better late
Are
than
you
never.
are you planning just to hold it for a while or what?
Yeah, no, for the long haul. Hodl. Yes, hodl for the long run.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying.
That's how they say it.
Are you saying
hodl?
huddle?
No, hodl.
Hodl?
HODL.
A hodl. Okay.
That's their thing.
Okay.
Hodl.
Okay.
The Dogecoin army.
Oh.
I don't know what they call it. Doge army? Nah. Anyways, that's besides the point of this Tesla thing.
Hey, we digress.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add, Vic? You have any more of the story you want to read?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry. I feel like we shit on that just a little too much. But I just don't think it's a good idea.
I mean,
And I'm thinking about, bro, like,
I'm thinking about the future, and I feel like you're not.
I feel like I am, and you're not. The fact that, like, think about what if you're cleaning your windshield, and out of nowhere it thinks that it's bird poop, and the laser goes off and hits your hand.
Well, they're gonna obviously figure this all out before they actually
I don't-
implement it.
I don't doubt it. But I just feel like
don't
right now,
understand
yeah.
how a laser is gonna. All right,
Yeah.
whatever.
They'll make it work somehow, I guess.
Good luck.
Anyways,
Let's go ahead and move us to the next story.
moving on to our next story. We all know that our favorite restaurant is closed on Sundays, which would be Chick-Fil-A.
It's not
That's not my favorite.
Not my favorite
I was like, that's
restaurant
not my
either.
favorite. But anyways,
Go ahead.
Everyone's top 5. No, but this company
Somewhere in there.
This company is actually selling Chick-Fil-A sandwiches on Sunday.
Mm.
Interesting, right?
It sounds
So-
very mischievous.
yeah. What is
So-
it a sin? Hey yo.
It's actually kind of funny because the price for these sandwiches is $6.66.
Which is funny as hell.
That's
Which is
okay.
Definitely like intentional. But anyways,
Yeah.
reading more into this article a little bit, there are a few things Chick-fil-A is famous for: tasty chicken, pleasant service, and the fact that they are always closed on Sunday. No matter how many fans of this chain might wish they could get a delicious Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich 7 days a week, all Chick-fil-A locations have been closed on Sunday ever since it has been founded in 1946.
Closed on Sunday. You're my Chick-fil-A.
But this company called Mischief, which is actually the same company that was
Lil Nas X shoes,
was involved with Lil Nas X shoes,
Damn.
the Devil shoes,
which makes sense for the 666.
makes sense for the
Yeah.
666.
Ooh.
6.
Did I hear that right?
But I mean, it makes sense though, because a lot of people do want Chick-fil-A on Sundays, and I feel like they're essentially just filling in that gap. Basically, what they're doing is they're buying all the sandwiches on Saturday, keeping them warm, and then it's just they have like a link you can set up, and it's first come first serve basis.
Okay.
So, how do you guys feel about that? You feel like
I can care less. And it's
Well,
another one. It's another one of the stories.
How do you feel about
Mhm.
the fact that they're charging like $6.66,
I think
Is
it's
it-
a pretty smart.
considering like Chick-fil-A's conservative Christianity background?
See, I think that's pretty smart of them. That's very clever of them.
Very.
I think
Is
so.
it cheaper than the regular chicken?
That's
sandwich?
actually like I think it's $1 more or something.
Yeah.
Oh, then no. That's I would never.
I mean, they have to
No.
make profit.
No. See, the thing is
I
because
guess.
it's because of the fact that they're closed on. Chick-fil-A is closed on Sundays, but you said Mischief
Yeah, mischief.
is buying them the day prior, and I don't think the day prior is gonna make the sandwiches go bad still.
Yeah, and they keep them warm,
And-
obviously. Like,
Oh yeah, no, negative.
And I know for a fact that there's some people out there that would crave a Chick-fil-A sandwich on a fucking Sunday.
yeah, there's a lot of people.
Honestly, I think that's the only time I'd be wanting Chick-fil-A is when it closed. I'd be like, you know what sounds good? Chick-fil-A. I'm like, oh shit, it's Sunday.
It's one of those things that they say like you want what you can't have on that day.
Then I just go
Which-
somewhere else that actually has what I want.
I do
Which is
feel
like-
like
You need these other fast food restaurants.
I do feel like this is kind of good because I feel like there's a lot of people who like the Chick-fil-A food but don't like the company in general because of like the whole Christianity stuff.
Okay.
So I feel like they would would want to purchase this on a Sunday, kind of as like a punch to the face. What's the phrase? I don't feel like that's not the
Yeah,
phrase.
you said it. Punch to the face.
I
Is
think
that the
that's-
phrase?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't
Uh,
think so, but
But yeah, like kind of in a way to kind of get back at Chick-fil-A by buying it on a Sunday at that price. It's like how I can still get your product on a Sunday at this satanic price.
My thing is, okay,
Yeah.
so my issue with this is I get it, but at the same time, why can't I just buy a Chick-fil-A sandwich on Saturday and save it till Sunday? Which is what they're doing.
that is also a good point.
That is also a good point.
I was like, all
No.
they're doing is buying the sandwiches on Saturday, and they're just keeping it warm always to Sunday, which I don't think those sandwiches should stay warm for
That long.
12 plus hours, you know, before you go and buy it.
Maybe what they do is freeze it. Maybe. Or maybe, I don't know.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
You're gonna freeze cooked meat and
Dry
then-
freeze? Maybe they have dry freeze. I don't know.
You're gonna freeze cooked meat and then reheat it back up.
I mean, if you think about it, that's how they do lasagnas and shit, right? Or
I guess,
yeah.
but
I don't know.
I don't know about that, bro. And then
But-
it's not gonna be crunchy no more. It's gonna be soft. I'm alright. Unless you air fry it.
Mm. Air frying
air
it.
fry it might not be
Shit.
too bad, but still, I don't want air fried.
air
air fried
fried
meat.
shit.
when I get Chick-fil-A, when I could just get it on Saturday, it just makes sense.
Yeah, plus like it's probably just a sandwich. Like I would want my fries with it. I guess I could get fries anywhere.
You can get fries. You know,
Yeah.
well, what's the problem with McDonald's fries, bro?
you could just or you could just go on Saturday.
Yeah, or you could just go on Saturday. Yeah, I guess.
I feel like that's solves a lot of these issues.
So, are you okay? Like, how do you guys feel about Chick-fil-A being closed on Sunday in general?
I don't care.
See, and it's like I said, like I know there's people out there for sure that on Sundays when they don't think about the future, the day prior to get the sandwich for Sunday, they're gonna be like, "I'm craving Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, but I didn't get one on Saturday. Oh, let me just go get one from Mischief."
So
And there you go.
So you think they're gonna be successful in this or no?
I think. Okay, if you ask that question, nah, I don't think they're gonna be successful.
I feel like they'll have a little success, but I don't think it's gonna last very long.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too.
So like my
Yeah.
biggest thing is like, where are they gonna be located? Did they say?
That's another question.
Are they
Yeah.
just gonna be popping up? You gotta order one offline and they send it to you, which is gonna take even longer to get to you, which is not gonna be warm by the time it gets to you.
That's it.
I don't know.
Show up in a pop up.
It sounds like a ideal. Like right now, it's just like, all right, we have an ideal we want to do, and
I see this working in the city of LA or New York. Those
Okay.
two cities are predominant cities that I think would work. But somewhere like in Dallas,
I feel like Dallas would work
you think so?
I
Yeah.
think Dallas would work too.
because there's a big population of people here.
So you think like major cities in general? Then
Yeah,
would
I think
probably
like
work.
any big cities,
Yeah.
Dallas, Houston, Austin. You know, Austin definitely like keep it weird.
Yeah. Talk about keeping it weird. Yeah.
Keep it weird.
Yeah. Good
So
point.
yeah, I don't know. I don't really care too much about Chick-fil-A being open.
Yeah.
There's so many other places that are better, so I don't mind.
Better, debatable, but let's move on.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
we had the debate. Well, did you pick the Popeyes chicken sandwich over the Chick-fil-A?
I never had the Popeyes.
Oh.
I've had the Taco Bell one.
Ugh.
It's not that bad.
All right, I'm looking for a new co-host on Now Hear Me Out.
And this is me, Tino, on Hear Me Out. With the host or with the guest.
It's like, little did you know this is your replacement.
Sorry, Vic. But anyways,
moving on to our next story, where a spider ends up causing a wreck. Well, not a wreck, a crash.
Crash is a wreck.
Well, I feel like a wreck. I feel like a wreck.
I feel like we had a conversation about this before.
No, I feel like we have not. So
I really did.
I feel like a wreck is like when you hit somebody, right?
I feel like it's still a crash though.
Look, I feel like a crash can be a wreck, but a wreck can't be a crash.
I don't know. I feel like if you hit something, it's a crash, regardless of what it is. Like it's a crash.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you hit something like,
but if you hit another person, that's a wreck.
that's also a crash though. You
Yes.
crashed into somebody causing a wreck.
Yeah,
see, I don't want to look stupid here, so I'm gonna just say they're the same thing. I think. I think
I'm
they're the
pretty
same.
sure, like,
They're synonyms.
I really feel like a wreck could be a crash and a crash could be a wreck.
I forgot what I said at first, but no.
He's lost.
Last time when you what did you do? You hit your car against that pole.
Yeah, that was a crash. I crashed
That-
into the pole. I did not wreck into the pole.
You did wreck into the pole.
I crashed into the pole.
Okay, I digress.
I've been digressed, so
Anyways,
He
so
wrecked.
traffic. Reading more into the article, traffic accidents can have different causes. Driving under the flu.
driver having the flu.
Driving under influence is a usual crime, and so is driving so fast recklessly. Distracted driving can also cause traffic accidents, with drivers distracted by phone calls or annoying passengers. However, in this traffic accident in Vancouver, Canada, the route
Go ahead, go.
Canada.
Go ahead.
English.
The root of the car crash was a spider. So, I mean, there's really not much more to the story. This guy saw a spider in his car.
Oh shit, that's big.
That's what she said.
Okay, Michael Scott. Baby.
Just waiting for that moment.
Yeah, right.
He's never heard it before.
The guy freaked out, swerved, and crashed his car. So, have you guys ever had a spider in your car?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but one of them small ass tiny ones that are trying to work on a net or on a web. But
Yeah, I would say the same. Like, I don't think I ever had like a big spider. But like, my thing is, did he not ever notice this giant spider?
No, right?
Before he started driving.
That's what I'm saying. It's because based on the picture, he is pretty big, or she.
He
why's it gotta be a he, bro? Why she?
sexist, bro, sexist.
But listen, I think I'm with the guy. I think because I am a little afraid of spiders.
Well,
So
it was a girl that crashed.
okay, this person,
Was it a girl?
Lady. It was a lady, yeah.
Okay.
this person crashed because of a spider. I think I would be in the same situation because I am a little afraid of spiders. So yeah, man. And then with the size of that spider, bro, god dang.
I know there's a lot of people that overreact about a lot of things, especially insects. Like, I'm not a big insect person myself. I don't think I would crash my car because of it. But I can see myself pulling over and like hopping out the car. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can see Tino doing that. What the fuck?
With the webcam on. I have a webcam in my car.
Web.
What the fuck?
Oh, doing the little puns that I like to do. Shit, I'll give them points for that.
But yeah, I definitely don't feel like, if it's a big spider like that, I feel like you would see it beforehand, unless you're just really not aware of your surroundings, you know. So
it's a problem in itself.
Right now, I will say though,
if Vic's not aware of his surroundings and he hit that pole,
sorry, bro. For no reason or what? What was the reason? I forgot.
but I don't think anybody purposely hits the pole.
Yeah, I was like,
I swear that pole moved though, low key.
okay.
What were you about to say, Tino? Sorry.
No, but I was gonna say, I've had a grasshopper in my car before, and I low-key did swerve a little bit when I saw it, and I reacted a little too drastically on it. So I don't know. If it were a spider, I think it would be a little more.
Uh-huh.
Jeez,
Definitely
so,
when it seems like it might be a poisonous spider. I can see that.
Yeah, so
It's understandable. The situations are definitely understandable.
What do you even tell your insurance company, bro?
That there's a fucking spider in your car.
straight up, I'm gonna be
I don't
like,
think that's
Nah,
covered
never
by
mind.
insurance, bro.
You don't tell you just don't tell the insurance the truth.
nah, yeah. And when do you ever tell your insurance the truth? Only when it's their fault, right?
Yeah,
Not
when it's
even
somebody
right.
else's fault.
Be like, I was just
I was
drinking.
just sitting still. Don't tell you're drinking.
We're drinking what? No, I was drinking Coke.
Yeah, it makes you distracted. Then it's your fault.
True that. Okay, don't say anything to your insurance. Don't even say anything at all, bro. Don't even say anything at all.
But to wrap up the story, the lady suffered no injuries, and as for the spider, it is nowhere to be found.
Well, that's good.
Just like,
Well, could you imagine though if you crash? Okay, because you freaked out because of the spider, you end up crashing, and then you're flipped upside down, and all you see is a spider crawling towards you. Would that be the worst case scenario?
I guess. I don't like the worst case
no,
scenario
worst-
is you crashing my car.
no, worst case scenario is if I die, and I don't even see the spider there.
According to Vic, you wouldn't remember.
Apparently, according to him,
Time would just pass by.
10 years passed since that coma with the spider that you crashed for that reason that you crashed. It's all tying together, bro. Get it? It's all webbing together.
You stupid.
Anyway.
The thing about that story that I found really weird was the fact that they had to let you know it was a Hyundai Elantra. I was like, who cares what kind of car it was? It feels like an attack on the car company. Yeah, this person was driving a Hyundai Elantra. The fuck?
See,
Just to let you know that Honda Elantras are not good for
The
keeping out.
author of that news article probably had something against it.
he drives Hondas. Hyundai, no. Hondas, yes.
Hyundai is like, what the fuck, bro? Why are you coming at us like that?
They're letting you know that Hyundai Elantras do not keep out spiders.
Yep. True story now. It's a true story now.
Honestly.
But anyways, that's all I have to say for that one.
But you have anything else, Vic?
Nah, that's all I have.
All right, bet. So moving on to our next story, we're going to talk about an alleged pizza roll pooper was apprehended after Oklahoma grocery store incident. So this woman, her name is Shirley Wright, had a crappy shopping experience at a store in
Okay.
Moore, Oklahoma, with her two daughters when she reached for a bag of frozen pizza rolls, and she quickly discovered there was something else on her hand. Shit.
Literally?
Yes. So she picked up a bag of pizza roll and there was literally shit on her hand. And someone defecating inside of a supermarket freezer onto a bag of Totino's pizza rolls.
Tino.
Then covered the mess with another package of the treats. So they just opened up a freezer, let it out, and then covered it up. What do you guys think?
Did they wipe?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Use one of the pizza rolls.
Oh no, bro, I can't imagine. I don't know. That's a wild ass story.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting too. Shit.
She said she was upset and very disgusted. She felt like she was violated.
So
I
was gonna say, did she went and grabbed it and she didn't even see any of that?
I guess
She just-
I'm
she
trying
just-
to think about how unaware you are of everything when you just grab something. You just put in your cart and don't think anything.
And was
of
it frozen?
Was the food frozen? I think it was fresh, bro. I think it was fresh.
Was it solid though?
Well, it was
Okay,
solid.
that's
She said-
TMI. I think it's TMI for
on the
now.
story, actually, it says she said, "I grabbed the bag. I felt something smushy on the bag, so I turned it over, and there it was." So, it was not solid.
Was it frozen?
What was the color?
Bro, now that's TMI.
Disgusting.
What would you be getting on, bro?
I don't know.
But
Vic wants to know the poop size,
How much did it weigh?
consistency.
the consistency, was it runny? Are you nervous? Was it high?
Oh my goodness.
Nah, that's
Hell
not.
nah. What would you guys do in that situation? What can you do?
I'd run and get a piece of paper somewhere. I wouldn't.
A piece of paper?
Yeah, like I don't know, like go wipe it off somewhere. I don't know. Honestly,
I'm the next customer.
Honestly, no, honestly, I would wipe it on the floor or something. Because low key, if I'm not trying to have that in my hand for that long.
Obviously, yes, I agree. Just try to think. Why don't like go wash your hands? Like I'm gonna find a piece of paper.
Right.
Nah, I would definitely react like, I just wipe it on the floor. I low key wipe it on the floor, low key.
Wipe it on the next package.
Why the next person, person closest to you?
Little kid walking by.
Hey, bro.
That's disgusting. That's so fucking disgusting.
We can actually show it on video. Like, be like, eh? Nah.
Hey, buddy.
Can you get me one of those? grab a bag of broccoli over there, bro.
Oh man.
Nah,
So that's pretty funny. It's disgusting, but it's funny at the same time.
It is funny.
Would
bro.
you get pizza rolls still or no? Like not obviously not the same bag, but would you like?
Would that like have me burned in my brain that I wouldn't get pizza roll? Tostino's
I feel like I wouldn't
rolls?
get pizza rolls ever again.
I'd probably just be a little more cautious about where I grab.
Hey, those pizza rolls be kind of fire. The high key. You know, that was our go-to party.
No, bro.
Our party food right there.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Feed a party of 50 Tostino pizza rolls.
Yep, easy way to snack and give people the snacks.
Hey, true, very very true.
But yeah, I mean that's my opinion. I think I would still get pizza rolls. I would just be careful how I go about grabbing them, I guess.
Very true.
Anyways.
You have anything else to add?
No, I do not.
No.
All right.
Say less.
So moving on to our next story, we're going to jump right into a man who was arrested for training his dogs to throw bricks at people. So this guy had trained his dogs to throw bricks at people as they rang the doorbell. So in the article it says, they say a dog is a man's best friend, but someone took it too far, literally. An Asian man was arrested after it was reported that he had trained his dog to throw rocks at people when they are knocking. The man is said to be a loner who doesn't like to be socialized, and perhaps he doesn't appreciate it when people come to his house to bother him.
Don't blame him, low-key.
Dang. So that's literally like man's best friend. Now,
They're
Vic,
talking about a partner in crime.
right? Vic, you can't teach Lucy to throw no rocks.
I could.
You were a little hesitant there, bro. Can she not?
Lucy is basically a dog, bro.
Lucy cannot hold a brick.
Oh yeah. Anyway, you can't say anything. Nah, but
I mean, she got some claws, bro. She can.
That's claws.
that's
Lucy
not
will scratch
gonna,
people?
that's not gonna get you to jail, bro. She don't roll harder like that, like the dog that throws bricks at
That
people
throws
like that.
bricks at people, bro.
See, that's a ride or die, bro.
That's a big ass dog too.
Sheesh, bro. Goddamn. Hey, but low key, I kind of understand the guy. If I don't want people knocking on my door,
You can have your dog bark or anything. You have to throw bricks.
Right? Like, you don't even have to answer the door, bro. Just.
as an introvert, I would go this far. I would go this far.
I'm scared.
Nah, but I mean, it is a little too far in the sense that why does he have to go to jail for it? Why can't you just? Why can't the dog?
Country, bro.
Yeah. Why can't the dog? Why can't the dog go to the impound instead? Why does it have to be the guy?
What?
Then you over here trying to
Okay.
get the dog locked up.
Hey,
Even though
I'm
he's the one
telling
who
you that.
he's the one who trained him, and he's the one who has to go to jail.
shit, the dog doesn't know any better. No, I'm kidding. Nah,
No, the
I'm
dog does
messing
not know
around.
any better.
I'm messing around.
That dog,
Funny as hell.
that dog is built though.
He
Hell
is,
yeah.
bro.
Big
I-
ass mouth.
I can't even carry marshmallows like that, bro. No, I can't. That's a funny story, though. I never heard that.
So going to the story a little bit more, it says some people thought he was a genius with misplaced priorities in life. Instead of being arrested and sent to jail, possibly, they must hire him so he could train the canine division. Which honestly, they're not wrong.
think about
but
it.
if you could train a dog to throw rocks, I feel like you train any fucking dog.
For real, because
There's not a normal talent
That's
to
not.
be able to teach a dog. Hey, doorbell, rock. Like,
Rock 'em.
Yeah, rock.
Go ahead and rock him, bro.
Say rock 'em, sock 'em. You gotta and like it seemed like the dog is like on top of the building, dropping rocks onto people. So like, is the dog always planted up there, or do they hear somebody knock on the door and they run upstairs, get on the roof, get a brick, and then throw it? Like, that seems like
I wonder how good his aim is too.
I feel like it's not that hard. They're just right there.
If the person is just literally right down below it, they just have to
Drop it.
open up their
You
jaw.
have to just do it.
Nah, but that's crazy though. But I guess good for him. I guess for having that talent to be able to easily train a dog like that.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm a very impatient person. I can't train. I can't train for that long, bro.
I just did, you stupid dog.
You make me look bad.
Oh man, that was perfect.
Shit, I'd be like that. I'd be like Eustace. Call me Eustace now, cause I can't train dogs for shit.
Dead.
Hey, Courage is a smart ass dog.
For real.
He was really out
He
there taking
always
care of
saving
world,
lives and shit.
taking care of world issues.
In the middle of nowhere.
There was a lot of shit happening in the middle of nowhere.
That's true. Play words in itself.
Shit's hilarious. But yes, get a dog. They're very loyal.
No,
Get a cat.
Get a cat.
Team cat.
Thank you,
Yes.
Tino.
Yes.
Get a dog.
Cat.
Cats can't do this.
But they're low maintenance, so.
Very low maintenance. Oh, I gotta get some cat.
Why
food
would
now.
you get a pet for it to be low maintenance?
Because you want there to at least be socialized with. Be like, hey, cat. So I had a bad
Cats
day.
are not the most social.
My cat is pretty social, bro.
Your
Hey,
cat's
for them.
nosy. And your cat's
Mhm.
also evil.
Well,
She be biting people and shit.
I was about to say something, but then that would have came out wrong. So never mind. I digress.
The other day she sneezed on someone on Louisa.
Yeah.
COVID, red alert.
You're just someone. You're not even number 10 no more. You're just someone.
My bad. That shit was hilarious though.
Rude, bro. Rude.
She like legit just came over and sneezed on her and then walked away.
Dang, that's rude. Get yourself a guy. Get yourself a cat.
He's like, get yourself a guy instead.
I didn't say get yourself a guy. I was trying to say you guys get yourself a cat, but is it? Yeah, my bad.
Y'all get it.
You
Y'all
get it.
Anyways, we digress.
I
Once again.
digress.
I don't. Nah, I'm kidding. I do.
But anyways, going on to our next story. That also does not involve any. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways,
Words. Say words.
to our next story.
In
where
Espanol.
a man broke into an Ohio home, decided to swim in the pool, and eat leftover chicken. Like he just like lived there or something. So yeah, a woman says that she awoke to find a man taking a snooze in her guest bedroom after he broke in, did all that, and she says she noticed because the light was on in the guest bedroom, and then she opened the doors, saw the guy laying down on the bed, and got a relative to chase him out.
This seems like a very like big case of like what's that one little story with the three little bears and Goldilocks. Yeah, it sounds like
Goldilocks and the three little
Like,
bears.
he literally came into the house and enjoyed himself, and he's like, I'm just gonna sleep. It's just, I think it's kind of funny.
That is
Yeah, I
kind
mean,
of
it's kind of
similar.
crazy. Like, I feel like he wasn't even. I almost feel like he thought that it was his house or something.
I don't know. Does his house have a pool?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know this guy's
It doesn't
house.
say.
I feel like he just saw a pool. He's like, I'm ready to go swimming.
He got hungry.
Got hungry.
I
I
mean, I
you
feel
know,
like
swimming gets you a little tired and gets you a little hungry. So I can understand why going inside the house and getting chicken. Was it cold? Was the chicken cold?
I don't know, bro.
Shit, was it at least cold?
Did he get it out the
Yeah.
refrigerator and just eat it?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. I don't like cold chicken like that. Like he didn't. He didn't heat it up.
Gonna air fry it, bro.
Air fry. You get that
Air
crunchiness
fry?
back.
Yeah.
You got an air fryer?
I do not, but I do know that there's a hype about it, and that I should get one. So
We have an air fryer. It's pretty legit.
I'm missing out. I know that. I'm missing out. But that's kind of crazy to just the guy just go in the
Enjoy
pool,
himself, like,
enjoy himself
He really
like
did just
Goldilocks.
enjoy himself.
What do you call Goldilocks? But a guy, it being a guy, Goldie. I don't know.
I'll let you
Gold-
stop you there, Tino.
Goldie bro. Goldie bro.
But yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to the story, but that's just crazy. Like,
But
I honestly feel like he thought this was his home. I
He
remember
said he
those.
could have.
I remember one time in college, I definitely walked into his apartment thinking it was my apartment.
Uh?
I opened the door, walked in, and saw like people out there, and I was like, "Ooh, let me back out."
now I will say I've had a story like that before, but in a car. When I was just driving, and then just some two guys came in my car, and I'm like, "What the fuck are y'all doing here?" And it's like, "Oh, you're not an Uber driver?" And I'm like, "No, I'm off duty. Like, I'm not even driving right now." And I'm like, "Oh, my bad." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
That's hilarious.
They're making themselves at home. They're
It's like
making
so-
themselves in the
It's just
car.
a way we learned, lock your car door.
Lock your house and lock your
Hide your-
cars.
hide your keys,
Hide your wife. Hide your chicken, bro. Hide your chicken. You don't want. You
People
don't
out
want
here
someone.
eating leftover chicken.
Shit, I'd be mad if someone ate my leftover chicken like that. Damn. Or I don't even know if it was leftover chicken
It was
that
leftover
he ate.
chicken.
Okay,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was
So
leftover.
I'd be mad. Yeah,
It's kind of funny.
but that's my take on it.
Your 2 cents.
My 2 cents. That's cool beans.
All right, guys. So that is the end of our. I would say that was our last story, and bringing us into the end of our podcast.
Womp,
So-
womp, womp.
We want to
Wow.
appreciate Tino for coming out here and joining us on this podcast, and it's been great. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you guys enjoyed our conversations and our stories.
Yeah, make sure to go give my boys band Beach Punk a follow. What's the Instagram? Did you already say
It's
that?
gonna be at the number 4 followed by Beach Punks. So it's gonna be 4 Beach Punks.
4 beach punks, because there's 4 of them.
Exactly.
Makes
And-
sense.
Yes, definitely. And you can also follow me if you want to know about my personal life. It's gonna be Tinito _ Calderon, TINITO _ Calderon. So
And
yeah,
if you give him a follow, make sure you also give us a follow. Don't follow him before you follow us.
don't listen to him.
Our Twitter and Instagram is going to be nowhearmeout.kv.
AV.
Go ahead and email us at nowhearmeout.kv@gmail.com. Make sure to leave us an Apple review,
5 stars.
5 stars only, and also follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips.
And
Hey.
you guys can follow me at Beast Mode Chris.
The threes,
The
threes
E's are threes.
The
You got
B's
that
are
wrong.
threes.
The E's are threes. Beast Mode Chris.
You said the B's are
The B's are threes.
the B's are 3.
And this is a great podcast. Yeah. Do you guys have anything else to add?
Yes, actually, I would like to say again, thank you guys for having me in your podcast.
Of course.
And- And of course, y'all's second video podcast as well, because I think it's
follow
pretty
us on
lit.
YouTube.
yeah, follow
subscribe.
us, like, subscribe, follow, and share. Definitely share us. And also one more thing I want to point out before we end the podcast. We did get a couple of stories from a couple of people. We're gonna get into that a little bit more next week. We want to do a little bit more research.
Yeah, make sure we get our facts straight.
Yeah, make sure we get everything straight before we just jump into it, because it is a pretty deep story. So don't worry, guys. We're gonna get to the story. We hear you guys
And we appreciate you guys.
always.
I
So,
appreciate you.
Catch us next time, and we out of here. Peace.
Peace.